HSE. Technical questions and answer. Premtech HSE and DM. Electrical safety. Question 1. The most dangerous place to use electrical equipment is A. Indoors. B. Outdoors. C. Near water. D. Near other electrical equipment. Answer. C. Near water. Question 2. You discover the electrical cord on a drill has been damaged and some of the cord's insulation is missing. You should A. Wrap tape around the damaged spot to prevent electrical shocks. B. Check to see if the drill still works. C. Tag the drill out of service and notify the department responsible for equipment maintenance. D. Make sure that the cord does not come in contact with the floor. Answer. C. Tag the drill out of service and notify the department responsible for equipment maintenance. Question 3. The safest ladder to use around electricity is A. Wood. B. Fiberglass. C. Aluminum. D. A step stools. Answer. B. Fiberglass. Question 4. The earth, water, concrete and the human body are all conductors of electricity. A. True. B. False. Answer. A. True. Question 5. The effects of an electrical shock on the body depend upon all of the following. A. Current. B. Path. C. Duration. D. Body weight. Answer. D. Body weight. Question 6. Injuries from electricity can include which of the following? A. Electric shock that may or may not result in electrocution. B. Falls. C. Burns. D. All of the above. Answer. D. All of the above. Question 7. Open knockouts on outlet boxes. A. Must be reported and repaired as soon as possible. B. Are permitted by OSHA. C. Are common because replacing knockouts is expensive. D. Pose no hazard as the electrical wiring has been reroute. Answer. A. Must be reported and repaired as soon as possible. Question 8. Which of the following is acceptable by OSHA standards? A. An unqualified employee flipping tripped breakers in a breaker box. B. Plugging an extension cord into a second extension cord. C. Removing a ground pin if needed to plug into a two-prong outlet. D. A qualified person repairing an extension cord. Answer. D. A qualified person repairing an extension cord. Question 9. Flexible cords can be used in the workplace. A. As a substitute for permanent wiring. B. If they are run behind walls to reduce the chance of abrasion and damage. C. If heavy or extra heavy-duty cords are needed for temporary purposes. D. If any obvious splices are repaired with electrical tap. Answer. C. If heavy or extra heavy-duty cords are needed for temporary purposes. Question 10. It is the responsibility of all employees to understand and use electrical safety every day. A. True. B. False. Answer. A. True. Question 11. On which of the following routine tests are conducted? A. Oil circuit breakers. B. Air blast circuit breakers. C. Minimum oil circuit breakers. D. All of the above. Answer. D. All of the above. Question 12. SF6 gas. A. Is yellow in color. B. Is lighter than air. C. Is non-toxic. D. Has pungent small. E. None of the above. Answer. C. Is non-toxic. Question 13. Which of the following medium is employed for extinction of AC in air circuit breaker? A. Water. B. Oil. C. Air. D. SF6. Answer. C. Air. Question 14. With which of the following, a circuit breaker must be equipped for remote operation? A. Inverse time trip. B. Time delay trip. C. Shunt trip. D. None of the above. E. All of the above. Answer. C. Shunt trip. Question 15. Fault diverters are basically A. Fuses. B. Relays. C. Fast switches. D. Circuit breakers. Answer. C. Fast switches. Question 16. A thermal protection switch can protect against A. Short circuit. B. Temperature. C. Overload. D. Overvoltage. Answer. C. Overload. Question 17. Arc in a circuit behaves as A. A capacitive reactance. B. An inductive reactance. C. A resistance increasing with voltage rise across the arc. D. A resistance decreasing with voltage rise across the arc. Answer. D. A resistance decreasing with voltage rise across the arc. Question 18. Thermal circuit breaker has A. Delayed trip action. B. Instantaneous trip action. C. Both of the above. D. None of the above. Answer. A. Delayed trip action. Question 20. Overload relays are of dash type. A. Induction. B. Solid state. C. Thermal. D. Electromagnetic. E. All above. Answer. E. All above. Question 21. Thermal overload relays are used to protect the motor against overcurrent due to A. Short circuits. B. Heavy loads. C. Grounds. D. All of the above. Answer. B. Heavy loads. Question 22. Magnetic circuit breaker has trip action. A. Delayed. B. Instantaneous. C. Both of the above. D. None of the above. Answer. B. Instantaneous. Question 23. Shunt relays are made of A. Few turns of thin wire. B. Few turns of thick wire. C. Many turns of thin wire. D. Many turns of thick wire. Answer. C. Many turns of thin wire. Question 24. The relay operating speed depends upon A. The spring tensions. B. The rate of flux built up. C. Armature core air gap. D. All of the above. Answer. D. All of the above. Question 25. In order that current should flow without causing excessive heating or voltage drop, the relay contacts should A. Have low contact resistance. B. Be clean and smooth. C. Be of sufficient size and proper shape. D. Have all above properties. Answer. D. Have all above properties.